Welcome back. Let us do the ninth question of Edexcel International Advanced Level, January 2021 PT paper. This question is on coordinate geometry in the XY plane chapter. So it says, a circle C has equation x minus k the whole square plus y minus 2k the whole square is equal to k plus 7, where k is a positive constant. Write down in terms of k the coordinates of center C and radius of C. So what they want us to do is, using this given expression, we have to find out the coordinates of center C and radius of C. So the equation of the circle where the center is given as a comma b and radius r should be written this way. So this is for part A, equation of circle having a center at some a comma b location and radius r is given as x minus a the whole square plus y minus b the whole square is equal to r square. So this is the general equation of circle having a center at a comma b and having a radius of r. Now we have to just compare the given equation from the general equation. So if we write x minus a the whole square plus y minus 2k the whole square equals k plus 7. We have to compare the centers A and K. So let me take it along with the signs to be more careful. So minus A and minus K, we are comparing these two terms. So we get it as A. This is the x value. And now we are going to compare the y value, that is minus P is equal to minus 2K. So again, the minuses will cancel and you are given as P equal to 2K. This is going to be a y value. So the centers are going to be as x comma y, or you can write it as a comma b is equal to a comma b is equal to a we got it as k, b we got it as 2. So we have got the centers. These are the centers. The second part which we have asked here is the radius of C. So this is the first part of A. And for the second part, to find out the radius, we have to just compare the radius. So r square is equal to k plus 7. So r will be equal to 2 goes on the other side and it becomes square root of k plus 7. So we also got the radius. So we have the center. This is the center and the radius. So we are done with part A. Now let us see what is given in part B. Given that the point P 2 comma 3 lies on C, show that 5k square minus 17k plus 6 is equal to 0. So it says that the point 2 comma 3 lies on C. So let us write down the equation of C first, which is given in the question. X minus k the whole square. So x minus k the whole square plus y minus 2k the whole square is equal to k plus 7. This is the equation of the circle given. Now if we are saying the point P 2 comma 3 lies on C, means that x comma y value needs to be taken as 2 comma 3. and we have to just substitute the x and y value in this given equation. So we write it as 2 minus k the whole square plus 3 minus 2k the whole square is equal to k plus 7. Now to expand this bracket, this is of the form a minus b the whole square. I am going to use this identity which expands as a square minus 2ab plus b square. I am going to write it as 2 square minus 2 times 2 and b is your k plus a square. This is the expansion of the first bracket. Same goes with the second one because you can see it is of the same formula a minus b the whole square. We write it as plus 3 square minus 2 into 3 into 2k plus 2k square is equal to k plus 7. So simplifying this, 2 square is 4 minus 2 times 2 is 4 and k plus k square plus 3 square is 9 minus 2 times 3 is 6 and 6 times 2 is 12k plus 2k square. Again remember to distribute this power to 2 and k, so it becomes 2 square is 4, 4k square is equal to k plus 7. Simplifying and combining the like terms we get k square plus 4k square is 5k square. Then we have minus 4k and minus 12k, that gives us minus 16k. 4 plus 9 gives us plus 13 equals k plus 7. So let us bring these two terms on the side. So it becomes 5k square minus 16k plus 13 minus k minus 7 is 0. So for the simplifying, we get it as 5k square minus 16k and minus k gives you minus 17k and plus 13 and minus 7 gives you plus 6 equals 0. So let us see if we have got the quadratic equation which we wanted us to show. 5k square minus 17k plus 6. So 5k square minus 17k plus 6 equals 0. So we have got the first part of this question. Now the second part of the question is asking us to find out all the possible values of k. That means we have to just solve this quadratic equation using any of the methods you have learned, like splitting the middle term or quadratic formula, and you have to get the values of k. I will be using here splitting the middle term. So here we have to just multiply 5 and 6. So that gives us 5 times 6 gives us 30. Now I have to find out the factors of 30 which then added or subtracted gives me negative 17. The factor which I can think about is 15 and so negative 15 and negative 2. If we are multiplying negative 15 and negative 2, it gives us plus 30. And when we add negative 15 with negative 2, it gives us negative 17. So we are going to write it as 5k square minus 17k splits up as minus 15k and minus 2k plus 6 equal to 0. Now let us factorize the first two terms. Taking out the common term, we can see that 5k is common and what remains is k minus 3. And from these two terms, we can take minus 2 common, giving the k minus equals 0. So we get the factors as 5k minus 2 and k minus 3 is equal to 0. So when we start solving this independently, so we get 5k minus 2 equal to 0 and we get k minus 3 equal to 0. So one of the values of k is equal to k. So k will be equal to 2 over 5 and another value of k will be here. So there are two possible values of k, that is 2 over 5 and k equal to 3. Now let us continue with the C part of this question. The question says the tangent to the circle at P intersects the x-axis at point T. Given that k is less than 2, calculate the exact area of triangle OPT. That means they want us to draw a triangle OPT using the point P, point T and O. O is the origin here. Origin, the coordinates are 0, 0. And one more thing which they have told us clearly is to use the value of k less than 2. So we have got two values of k, 2 over 5 and 3. So we are not supposed to take the value of k as 3, but we are going to consider k equal to 2 over 5. Now we are going to substitute the value of k equal to 2 over 5 in the given equation of the circle in the question. So the expression was x minus k the whole square plus y minus 2k the whole square equal to k plus 7. So we are going to put it over here as x minus 2 over 5 the whole square plus y minus 2k. So 2 times 2 over 5 gives you 4 over 5 the whole square equals k plus 7. So k is 2 over 5 plus 7. So we get it as 2 over 5 plus 7. When we solve it, 5 times 7 is 35 plus 2, 37 over 5. So this is the equation of the circle we get when we take the value of k as 2 over 5. Now, looking at this, the center coordinates become 2 over 5 and 4 over 5. And the radius here has become square root of 37 over 5. So we have got these two things from the expression above. Now let us write down all the required points along with the coordinates. So first was P. So we needed the points 2, 3. P was given as 2, 3 in the question. And we have point P which meets the x-axis. So its coordinates have to be x, 0. Because it is meeting the x-axis, its y-coordinate is 0. And then we have origin. It's going to be 0, 0. And then we have the center of the circle, 2 over 5 and 4 over 5. So we have written down all the coordinates. Remember, the center of the circle and the origin are not same. It's going to be different. So to make the things more clear, we will draw a circle here. This is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. For example, this is 1 and this is x. And this is the origin O, whose coordinates are 0, 0. And the center is somewhere around here. It's a center We'll take it here. So C has 2 over 5 and 4 over 5. And let us draw a circle around that center. Like this. Probably like this it's going to look. And the point P is going to be somewhere around here. So P is 2, 3. And then comes the tangent. We are going to draw a tangent which is going to be touching the x-axis. Okay, so I have to extend the x-axis here. So you can see the touching point here. This is a point P. That is for the tangent passing through the point P. And here we have its coordinates as x comma, so x comma 0. Since it is touching your x-axis. So as you can see, there is a triangle formed. So let me show you the triangle as well. The triangle formed is this O, P, and P. So we have to find out the area of that triangle. This triangle. To find that, what we have is area of the triangle formula given as area of the triangle is given as half times base times height. As we know from the property that C and P is actually a radius, because C is center of the circle and P is a point on the circle. So it becomes the radius, and the radius is always making a 90 degree with the tangent this way. So if we find out the slope of CP, then we can easily find out the gradient of this tangent. But before we do that, we need to understand what is the base of the triangle and what is the height. So here we can take half times base, we can take it as O2 times height, we can just take it as a perpendicular distance between P and the x-axis. So let us give it a name as Pn. Here it is very easy to find out what is the height because it is from the x-axis till the point P. So the y-coordinate of P becomes the height. So Pm is nothing but, we have already got that. But to find OT, the base length, original coordinate we do have it as 0, 0, but we do not have the x coordinate of P. We need to find that. So to find that, we are going to make use of CP. So let us use that and find out the gradient. So let me write it as slope of CP is equal to y2 minus y3 over x2 minus x1. The coordinates of C, let me write it over here again, 2 over 5 and 4 over 5. And we have of P given as 2, 3. I take this as my x2 and y2, and I take this as my x1 and y2. So it becomes, after substitution, 2 minus 3 minus 4 over 5 over x2 is 2 minus 2 over 5. So get here as 15 minus 4 is 11 over 5 divided by 2 times 5 is 10, 10 minus 2 is 8 over 5. So further simplifying, we get it as 11 over 8. So the slope of CP, line CT is 11 over. But we know that the tangent is perpendicular to the line CT. So if it is perpendicular to the line, then we just take it as slope of P becomes 8 over 11 and minus. This is from the conditions we have learned earlier. If there are two lines perpendicular to each other, then they both equal to -1. So here I have taken it as MCT multiplied with the slope of the tangent is equal to -1. So I have it as 11 over 8 times the slope of the tangent equal to -1. So slope of the tangent is equal to -1 multiplied with 8 over 11, giving the -8 over 11. This is how we get the slope of the tangent over here. This is the way you can solve it to get the slope of the tangent. Now, here we need to find out the x coordinate of the tangent. So to reach till there, what we are going to do is, we are going to make use of the equation of the straight line y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. For this line, we are going to consider the line PP. For P, we have the coordinates as 2, 3, and P we have the coordinates as x, 0. So here we are going to substitute as y minus y1 is 3 equals m is -8 over 11 x minus 2. So this is what we get using the P coordinates. Now what we are going to do is just substitute, taking the 11 over here, we get it as 11 by minus 33 equals -8x plus 16. Now at point T, so at T we have x coordinate but y coordinate is 0. So wherever y coordinate is there, we will take it as 0. So 11 times 0 is 0. And we are left with -33 is equal to -8x plus 16. We finally get it as -8x equals -33 and -16. That gives us -49. So x will become equal to 49 over 8. Since the negative signs will cancel off each other. So we have got the coordinates of P as 49 over 8, 0. So let us put it back over here. So here we have got the value of P as 49 over 8, 0. So it becomes very easy for us to know the base length. So it's between the origin 0, 0 and 49, 8. So the base becomes 49 over 8. So let us put it back in the area of the triangle. Area of triangle OPT equal to 1 over 2 times base. Base was 49 over 8 times the height we got it. So height we had already calculated it as 2. So put it over here as 2. So let us put it in the calculator and check how much we get. First, solving the numerators. 59 times 3 gives us 147. 147 over 2 times 8 is 16. So this is the area of the triangle we get. 147 over 16. Since they have asked you to write the exact value of the area of triangle, you do not have to change it to any other form like decimals. So you can keep it the way it is as a fraction. This is the final answer for your C C part of the question.